Hello, welcome back. Last time I did Unabridged 12 Days, which was really charming for all its tedium. Today I think I want to go to A Scattershot Holiday Hold by Jeff Ray. So, this is a rather interesting entry that's a lot of presents to play with, and it's up to me to figure out how I'll make use of each of them. Maybe next year you could give me a lump of coal instead. So, this is the only true one-room entry. There are a couple of others that come close, but this one is actually all contained within a single room. Every monster used here in some way. Some people have told me this is kind of broken. The way I remember having done it seemed to use everything in its intended way. So let's hope I can rederive that. Alright, so immediate problem. There's a Gentry Eye on me. Making those moves can get it off, then there's a guard. Okay, so real immediate problem. I'm disarmed. Releasing that and repressing it will close that for some reason. Alright, so, where to start? There's a Roach Queen. None of those will lay eggs yet. So my disarmed state will not yet harm me except for Gentry Eye and Guardman here. I see that stepping into this column, or this column, will start moving these guys around. Tar's gonna grow, eventually making this untraversable, and a tar baby here. Unless I can open this from externally, well, it'll open itself, and that will open that, so that is cuttable. Okay, so how do I get my sword? That's the first thing I really want. I see a sword token here and one here. Why are there two? Or a disarm token. There's some there too. Oh yeah, that's right. This involves a lot of... So, this appears as though it's an in and an out, where I will have my sword for just a moment here for killing this guard, and then I will lose it again. Those queens will get out. That queen will get out. And then there's a similar thing here. Gain sword, kill guard, exit without sword, free queen. Is there anywhere else there's a sword? I mean, you're holding one. Maybe I could just have you do all the stabbing that needs to be done. So I may be disarmed for this whole thing. Do I have an immediate goal? Alright, so what if I go south? That locks up the Gentry Eye. My name is Beethro. And I can unlock it. If I step carefully, I think I can avoid getting Omplicked. But that evil eye does get on me. Alright, so lots of dangerous things happened there. I'm gonna get beamed. I didn't because of the evil eye. I haven't died yet. It seems pretty likely to happen soon, though, especially with that particular Omplick. Spike Trap did kill him. Was that specifically timed for that? Okay, so I can't... let's see, I can go up here and die. Or I can go down there and die. Those are my options. Okay, so doesn't look as though that's a good way to go. Let's just try a few directions and see about this. Now I can... No, that would kill me. So similar thing in the east, except this time I get a rock golem who's sure to kill me. Okay, right, so dealing with those guards is going to be hard. Alright, so neither of these seem to work as initial routes. Oh, hey, check it out. There's a disarm token. So what I really want to do is clear the Gentry Eye off there and get at that sword. Now these guards in here do ensure that I will need... Oh. Yeah, so once I get that sword, I can't lose it again in order to do this. So it looks as though this is set up so that I must do this and this before I do this. Once I get my sword here, then everything becomes better. Okay, so guard makes this route impossible, because I just die if I go up there, right? Like, I make this move and this move to get the Gentry Eye off, and then the guard kills me. If I do it on this side, I have a little bit more room, and I can survive. This guy's moving. I'm not going to worry about him yet until I know why I need him. Well, that's already open. Oh, that closes it. Weird. Okay, so obviously I do require a sword before going in there. So that is not the way in which I move this Gentry Eye. This could be if the guard weren't on me. He's moved, and then I could, like, stick him in there? Okay, so that's not what you do. If you want to get around the guard, you do it this way. Okay, so I could certainly have this guard stab this evil eye. What happens if I just do nothing for a little while? A guard stabbed a golem. Those guys all got out. I don't know that I want that. Let's avoid that happening if possible. Yes, it is possible, so I stashed you there so you won't do things. What happens if I do nothing for a bit? In fact, oh dear, that makes guards come. Okay, let's not do that. I can't completely get away from this guard. Oh, this is gonna give me another evil eye. How unfortunate. So I don't really have the option of just sitting and doing nothing at the moment. If I want a reusable passage where I can move the Gentry Eye, this is not currently one because it's full of roaches. Thanks guard, and thanks fire trap. There we go. Okay. I removed some threats. Do any roach queens lay eggs at turn 30? No. Tar grows, that's all that happens. Okay. So I kind of want to get in here. I need to press this, and that way the heck down there. That's a long way off. What about these two? So this guy and that guy. Those are far away. Where can this Gentry Eye be stashed? Maybe here? He would block this entrance permanently, I think. So that's no good. Maybe here? Yeah, that hallway's not particularly useful. So let's work on stashing the Gentry Eye there. Problem is, that means roaches. Yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, where else can I put you? Maybe like down here. Do I have a goal right now? Step on any of these 4 pressure plates in the 4 corners before taking that sword. Then there's this decoy potion. Okay, so this whole sequence means roaches come after me, that means skippers come after me, and I can't get out of there without a sword, so I do require a sword for that, okay? And I need a sword for this, it seems. That's for opening... Oh, that's a prerequisite for this. Oh dear. I could put the decoy here. Maybe that's what I do. To clear this out, because that's going to have to happen. That gives me a construct, which I'm probably going to want to, like, stick on a fire trap or something. Alright, so let's look at the idea of doing this. Ah, well, okay, so that's my first problem. Gentry Eye. Can I do something about the chain boy? If I could, what would it be? From here, I'm kind of in bad shape. I need some distance from this guard. Oh, I can just sort of lock him up in this corner, kind of. Like, it won't be great, but it'll be something. Alright, so I want to put the guard in a faraway place where I can get him to just get stuck, turning his sword over and over. There we go. Okay, so some distance. Well, shoot, I didn't get him stuck. Alright, so Gentry Eye did not, in fact, get stuck there. Well, I stuck it in there and I didn't have time. The guard got to me. Okay, so there is not enough time for that. If I do this, he just catches up with me, obviously. So if I go in here instead... That's terrible. Obviously. Nothing about that is any good, obviously. Okay, so I've really accomplished very little. I stabbed 2 evil eyes. I stabbed 2 evil eyes. Okay, what if I go here immediately? Get chased by all these. I get killed by that. Okay, that's what happens. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright. If I pulled out these Wraithwings, well, I can't get in there. So if I need my sword to get in there, but I need to not have my sword before I get in there, then something's wrong with this. There's nothing I can see that reopens that. Is there... There is a force arrow on that. Okay. So this is how I survive my opening moves and go north. Do I want to go north? Am I sure about that? At this point I'm not. Wait, I see something different I can do. There we go. Gentry Eye is locked up for now. And is out of my way. I mean, I can't get to this yet. I don't want to get to that yet. I don't see there being a situation where I could clear this. No, there definitely isn't. I can't just keep that pressed in order to avoid closing this. Because it has to be unpressed. The boundary at which pressure plates release is right before Beethro's turn, so Beethro cannot take his turn and step on a pressure plate as it's releasing and keep it pressed. You know, things would look weird if you could play from the perspective of somebody who's like in the monster turn order. You would frequently see pressure plates still held down, and then you could step on them and keep them held for that turn, and they wouldn't pop up unless at the Beethro boundary they were unheld. Okay, so, I could do things to manipulate these roaches to change the way the tar grows. I need to allow it to grow 5 times before I can get to this. So I should do a bunch, so I should not focus on these 2. I should focus on these 2 immediately because some time has to go by before I get good access to this. So this first, this second, this third seems to be how this is presented. Okay, so this first or this first? That's basically wide open as it is. Problem is Altlic and Gentry Eye do things to me when I go down there, but maybe the guard can help. I could maybe like lock the Gentry Eye up right here-ish or something? So let's try playing with my friend the guard and see what he can do for me here. Get real close, uncomfortably so. So I have a floor spikes, I have a guard, and those are basically my tools for killing things. The floor spikes worked, that's nice. Rot Golem's in the way of the guard, that's fine. I might need these guys somewhere, I'm not sure where yet, if at all. I can almost walk over here and just step on this. If I could hold the Altlic there and kill it on the floor spikes, which I totally can, while the guard's coming. Can I kill the guard? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need him to stop for just a moment. And now I need him to not stop. So please stop stopping. He won't stop stopping. So I need him to come this way, hold still, and step. Okay. So I'm not safe from you, but I'm safe from a lot of things. I'm semi-safe from you now. Alright, so I can sit and think. The pressure's off for a moment. Unless I needed that guard or that golem somewhere other than there, which I probably did. But for now, let's step on this. Okay, so that makes queens. Oh, this is not the one I want to go for yet. Also, I gotta time this carefully and be ready to deal with the roaches as they come out of those eggs. Okay, so instead, let me just stash you where you started. There's thin ice here. Standing here will cause things to die there. Those omplics, presumably. Let's see what it looks like if I do that. It looks like his guard's coming toward me and killing me. So that's a problem. Alright, let's not do that. Omplic, could you just, like, hang out there, maybe? There's the exit. That's unfortunate. Could I manipulate you? I feel like I remember having had to do this at some point. Yeah, this feels like it was part of my solution. I feel like I need you alive, but what if I don't? Let's not assume I need you alive yet. Oh, I do though, because you need to be the one to step there because I can't get away from that safely. Alright, so Omblick, be my friend, and press that plate for me, okay? Let's see, how will I get you through there? I need some orthogonal movement. That's fine, I can get it. Well, not orthogonal movement, but if I'm just here, I can pull you all the way across without you dying, and you're going to be a plate presser. That's not great, but it does... This has removed any time pressure at all from me, so nothing at all will happen in the room if I take my time. That's nice. And also, I've spent enough time that when I do allow this to grow again, it'll be ready to press that already. So I've spent enough time for that not to be an issue. So Omplic, let's be best friends for a moment down here, and I'll have you do this for me. Thanks. I appreciate it. Now, how do I survive these constructs? Possibly floor spikes? Well, a couple of things stand in my way of that, but maybe I can do it anyway? Alright, so, hey, that lined up perfectly. Does clog up those floor spikes so I can't use them for other things, but maybe that's okay. So I stepped on this. Great, that's open. Next would be this, and I don't understand this passage. Could a decoy help? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not much. Maybe enough, though. Also, I can't get through here disarmed. And I'm not going to lure a guard through there, really. Now, hold up. I can walk back this way after I've done this. So that's how that gentry eye got chained up. I didn't really pay attention to it. It just sort of happened that way. So I don't like this evil eye here. It's gonna cause me some problems. Maybe. Well, let's see if I can just, like, park it somewhere, maybe? Or maybe... I don't think I can kill it on those hot tiles easily. I can park it there. That's fine. Can I get around this golem, though? Yeah, I think so. This is getting silly. Well, that's actually no good. Oh, yeah, that golem's already killed me. Okay, so I'm already dead at this point. In order to not die, I should do maybe this? This? That's no better. Well, I guess I can do this if I want to. It's not great. No, that's no good. Doesn't help me. Does it? Maybe. Oof. Okay. I wish I had killed you earlier. Let's do something different. Let's go back a little bit to before I started doing all this business with the Omplik here. Well, I don't really have an well, okay, so with the Omplik still doing this, can I also wake up the Evil Eye? Okay, so yes, I can. I want to put the Evil Eye on those, stand here and have it die. I think the Omplik's gonna make that hard though, but maybe not impossible. Okay, so Evil Eye goes there. Okay, it worked. Alright, that Evil Eye's dead. Oh, the Omplik though. Wait, somehow I made this happen like this? Hang on, right, so if I make you turn... That's because of the Evil Eye. Okay, so if you go there and I make you waste turns turning, then that's fine. Great. I'm gonna let the tar grow. I'm gonna let the tar grow. There. Cool. Cool. Okay, so I did that. I have one construct. I did not attempt to line that up with the floor spikes. Do I want... Did I want to kill you? Well, all I have for that is the floor spikes and the hot tiles, I guess? But I'd have to still be dancing around the Omplik at the same time, which doesn't sound too great to me. Alright, so I think floor spikes are going to have to be allocated for this construct. I did not happen to line this up perfectly, so if I wait 3 turns... When can I wait an odd number of turns? I waited 2 turns, but since the Omplik is doing this whole time, then wasting that number of turns might be hard. Yeah, you're gonna be off by 1. Okay. Can I go around again? Yes. Okay, there we go. Alright. So this is pressed. That's open. What was I last trying to do at this point? I mean, okay, so that gets you out of my hair for a moment. And just over here-ish, I guess? Sure, why not? So next problem is the Gentry Eye. I think I want to stick it in one of these chambers. Okay, so that's a problem. So I think this is now impossible. Yeah, that's pretty certain. I spelled my doom when I put the Gentry Eye there, with that Omplik still alive. Unless I could maybe get an Omplik to step there? It might be possible.
Exterminate.
Alright, so we're just gonna have to, again, be best friends for a minute. Move in unison. For this to work, I think you'll need to be down here. How long can I keep you down there? That long? That's long enough? Okay, sure, you can step there. You did it! I have added another Omplik to this mess. The Gentry Eye can move now, I think. I've resummoned the Rock Golem, which I'd rather not have done, but I've done it now. Omplik is parked. I can move you, and you'll be fine there, I guess. You won't really... Okay, so Gentry is parked. I could kill both of these, I believe, pretty easily on the hot tiles. Let's do it. Okay, that's not the best. Kinda wish I didn't have you both at once. But I'm not convinced that's going to be impossible. I might be now, though. No, I'm not. So watch this. Let's see. Well, I watched it. It wasn't any good. I was going to have this Omplik block the beam of that one so I could move. Don't think that would do me much good, though. Let's see if I can deal with one at a time. I think perhaps the best way to do that would be to find a way to put you ahead of that golem so he can hold you in place. There we go. Ooh. Okay. So if I get you here, something like that, and do something like that, you die. Great. Okay. So, I can access the other half of this again. Once I step back up here, that tar is going to start growing again. I need to step here, and the problem is I don't know how. It doesn't seem like I have a way. I can obtain more guards by stepping there and taking a decoy. Is there anything obvious I need to do with this decoy? I feel like there just isn't. Alright, well I've stepped on this checkpoint. Let's experiment. That's why I can't return back this way as I do that. Let's see, so is there any water skipper configuration that would allow this to be survivable? Let's see, if you weren't all the way up there, so if it was just you, you'd step there, and you'd still kill me when I stepped here. So no, unless I move or distract or kill those water skippers ahead of time, it seems like this isn't going to work. How can I do any of those things? The decoy could kill one and distract them temporarily, but not for long enough. Yeah, decoy can't really provide protection as far as I can see. Like, I'm thinking of getting a guard in here to stab some of them, but the guard would be following behind me. I can't push a guard ahead of me in here, that's not going to happen. And there are these roaches. I think having a guard behind me would help with that problem. What about a Gentry? Yeah, that's pretty bad. An Omplik? No. I could just take my sword. You know what? I want my sword. Am I sure this is impossible with a sword? I'm not. Let's find out. Got my sword. Everything is way easier. Let's just go ahead and take out this Tar Mother. Tar Mother gone. Let's do sword things. So open that. That seems nice. Hi, Wraithwing. You want to get stabbed? Yep. You could be a useful tool. Wraithwings are pretty cool for lots of things. But what I really need to know is whether I can get in here without my sword and make this all work, or if this is definitely going to cause me a problem. I don't know that it will definitely cause me a problem yet. Let's dispose of this permanently. And sure, just get rid of these for now. Go away, cursor. Alright, so I want to be there. It's very likely that there are some messes elsewhere in the room and places where I'm not looking that I'm not going to be able to clean up. One, two, three, four, five. I'm wondering if I had a decoy there I could distract you for long enough. I think the answer is no, because as soon as I step there, even if you were facing a decoy here, You'd turn that way, you'd turn that way, you'd turn that way, and then nothing good comes of it. So at a glance, it does seem as though I can't do anything here if I have a sword at the time that I go in. So can I get rid of my sword? Can I do this one? I need to step there, which I can probably just sort of do. Wonder if I could, like, jam this up with another guard or with a Wraithwing? Could I shove a Wraithwing ahead of me in here? Well, no, it would step on the pressure plate and not let me step there. So no. But there might be other tools that I could do that with. Alright, so kill all the things. Find a more permanent way to deal with you somehow. How about those hot tiles? You know what? I'll bet you could step here, and that'd be nice for me. Let's do that. No, then you'll be there permanently. Never mind, let's not do it that way. No, please don't do that yet. Alright. You've been hot-tiled. Now... Right, I just wanted to step there. This will release those queens, which is fine because I have a sword. Everything is better when you have a sword. So I just want to wait about that long. Sure. There's a fire trap there. For some reason. I wonder why. Okay, that just turns that on. This will release those, but I don't need that fire trap. There's a Slayer. I wonder if I could push the Slayer in there and have him step on that. That doesn't seem necessarily impossible. Let's try it. And since I have a sword, I think I can just... I can totally just... Alright. Hi, Slayer. You want to be my friend? Let's do some work together. Please don't step on that decoy potion. Alright. Let's play with each other. So I want you to go in a direction. Alright, how do I Slayer? I kind of remember this. This is one way to Slayer. Can I threaten you like this and force you to move? I think so? Somehow there's a way to make you move. That way. There, I found one. Okay. Now you gotta move north. You gotta move north. You gonna move north? I'll find a way to make you move north. Here's one. Well, not quite. Okay, you need to move north. North. This way. This way. Up here. Oh. He moved. Okay, so how did I do that? I faced that way and I stepped back. If I wait, he moves. Perfect. This is progress. Let's see, but how do I move him further? Is that possible? Let's see, if you're wisping to me... Do I now? Let's see, would you desire to move across a force arrow? If I were unbrained from you, this might not work. I feel like there's a way to push a Slayer to the north from a situation like this. Let's see, there we go. I have to step back when facing like that. I did it. You're on a force arrow. There we go. There we go. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. And you can just kill that guard. Well, okay, you'll wisp to me. That's fine. I can find a way to kill that guard. Yeah, no, Slayers don't kill guards. They are supposed to be friends, ideally. I can just, like, pull that guard out this way. He'll move unbrained and it'll be fine. What the? Oh, there's water there. Alright. Do I need the Slayer still? Maybe I need to push him in here, because I'll bet this is going to be the same story. I can't do this if I currently have my sword, or at least I'm not supposed to be able to. Oh, I can totally do that with a sword. Oh, okay. So the trickiness of this is you don't need to not have a sword to go in here. Ooh. Except maybe I do? Because now I can't kill that guard. Can't make the Slayer do it, so the Slayer's gonna have to go through there. Yeah, because otherwise that guard's not gonna die, because I can't be facing... Like, I can't wait there, I can't wait here, I can't turn around fast enough to not die, and I can't not drop this trapdoor. So it has to be somebody who doesn't drop trapdoors, who goes through there, and guess what that means for you, Mr. Slayerface? You get to be the star of the show again. So I think what I want to do here... Alright, so I can make you move that way. Let's see, how to Slayer. Make random moves until he does what you want. That's how to Slayer. Alright, you go there. That's almost what I want. I think I want to... Okay, so if you're facing that way... I need to unwisp. Oh no, this is perfect. So I can push. Actually, it's not perfect. I want the opposite of that. I need you to face a specific way here. Well, he unwisped. Maybe I can work with that then? I need to face that way, yes. Stay there. Stay. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of what I want. If I escape the wisp for just a moment. Turn. He turned. Hold still, Slayer. Stay facing that way. There we go. Now I can push you. I want to wait, turn. Okay, that worked quicker than I expected. I need you to face a different way. That might do. Let's see, so you didn't step over an arrow as conveniently there as you did here. So I need to unbrain myself over here, which I can just do, and I need to do that to deal with that guard anyway. Okay, great. How convenient. So you go there. Keep going, please. You're gonna have to... Okay, so I needed to have moved that guard earlier, huh? Because now that Slayer's gonna start moving, but maybe I can afford a wait move? Or two? Well, no, but he's gonna wisp to me. Okay, so do this, but have moved the guard already. Alright, I can get the Slayer back in there. Deal with guard now. You come back in here. You'll get to puncture me later. Or not. Alright, so how did I do this? I wisped around this way. No, I got him to come over here. I want to be eventually facing that way. I need you to change your hook orientation, just like that. Perfect. And then I'm just going to threaten your space. Get all up in your personal space like this. Perfect. Okay, now you. No, don't wisp to me. I need you to turn, I think? Or like, let's see, how do I do this? Okay, so wisp is not on me quite. So I can unbrain. Oh, you're not unbrained because you know how force arrows work. Yeah, this didn't work. Well. Okay, that's unfortunate. Is there something else I could get in there? Maybe a construct? Except I've spent all my constructs. Not true, there's one there. Because I could get a construct to follow me there and not get around it. And constructs drop trapdoors too, so that's a problem. Okay. I might have gotten myself stuck. Maybe a Wraithwing could have helped me. Maybe the decoy could help me still. How? I don't think the decoy can help me. Could the decoy hold the Slayer in place? It could certainly stab him, but that's not what I desire. What happens if I do this? Well, not quite that. Well, I need to face another way. That'll do. Oops, whoa. What happens if I do this? Oh, that's a door. Okay, well, fine. Then I do want to face that way. Well, no, but he's not going to see that as an obstacle. Like, I could certainly do this and get you stuck in there. Oh yeah, that does unbrain him. There we go. Okay. Looks great. I didn't quite expect that to work, but I'm glad I tried because it did work. And now if I stab that decoy, the guard will come to me. Oh hey, there's a Roach Queen laying eggs. If I'm a little quicker, I can take care of that problem. Alright. I probably want to kill this Slayer at this point. I mean, I'm basically done with the room. I just have this pocket of monsters and this pocket of monsters, and that's it. Alright, Slayer, you want to die? Let's see, how would I do that? I've spent my decoy. Hot tiles look like an easy way. Let's do it. You come with me. Oops. The wrong one of us died there. Okay. Slayer done. Okay, I found a way to step on that myself. I was worried I might need a monster there. It's fine, though. There's another Slayer, but he can just stay in there. Don't need him out. Neat. Okay, so that is one way to do a Scattershot Holiday hold. There we go. I'm sure there are other ways that, I think it is possible to get in here without my sword and stab that. Maybe I'll take a look at other demos and maybe my old demo just to see how I did it before. But yeah, so yeah, just a huge pile of complexity. Lots and lots of tools that can be applied in lots of different places. This is just a whole bunch of fun. It's daunting, it's intimidating, but it's neat. Alright, so to get to demo screen, that was you. So Chaco did it quickly. Of course, he would. Alright, so just show me like the broad strokes of what you do. You use the decoy immediately and put it... I'm scanning the room and I'm not seeing where the decoy went. Did it die? There. That's where you put it. Why? To move the Gentrii? Yes, to move the Gentrii. Oh, fascinating. So 3 guards on you, you get your sword immediately, without waiting for anything. Gentrii is chained. Do that the same way I did. Naturally. So permanently dispose of construct. Okay, this looks like a lot of the same stuff. How do you deal with these sections is what I really want to know. By getting the sword that early, you avoid all the dancing around I did down there, but that was fun dancing. I enjoyed it. Slayer dead. Omplic dead. With sword you can do that yourself, sure. Tar is fine. That happens, and then what? Tar babies. Oh, I see. Of course, tar babies can do that. So if tar babies do that, then who does this? Is it Slayer? It looks like it is Slayer. Yeah, okay. So same strategy, just with tar babies here instead of Slayer. Neat. Let's see. I feel like I did this closer to the intended way in the old version of this. Ignore that. I've shown that screen plenty of times. Yes, that's and then there were none. That's what the map looks like, whatever. Don't worry about it. Scattershot Holiday Hold. Where's me? Is this me? This is me. Okay. So back in the day, this is how I did it. Okay, that's what I did first this time. I did... Okay, so I moved the Gentry Eye like that. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. So Guard is my friend for that. Omplic is my friend for this. I managed to get him much closer. I guess I wasn't ready for that, for the constructs. What am I doing? I don't think I know. I don't think I knew then, and I don't know now. I got the Gentry Eye out. Was that intentional? Probably not. So using Spike Trap. Then I do this. I guess I just didn't want to deal with the constructs with all those monsters around. Ah, because I wanted to use the floor spikes first. I almost went for that, but changed my mind. What did I... That loop accomplished very little. It moved the rock golem. I guess I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it. Not having much luck. Okay, I guess I wanted it on that plate. For some reason. Why did I want that fire trap on? Oh. So that's how you do that without a sword. That's why that fire trap is there. Okay. And I used that for the roaches. Fascinating. Alright. I made that tar baby hit that plate. Then I'm growing tar for some reason. So wait, hang on. So I have... I'm gonna use the... No, wait. Why did this go the way it went? Hold on, how am I swordless? Because, right, because I got to this before I got my sword. Right, sorry. I got all confused. That's how that's supposed to go when you don't have a sword there. I put the decoy here, so the construct would step there. Fascinating. Okay. Then have the guards kill roach queens and stuff. This is a lot of swordless work. What am I waiting for? I don't know. Kill that guard. Oh, probably roach spawn cycles. Use fire trap, have a bunch of roach pandemonium, and then I get my sword and clean everything up. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's one way to do that, by getting the sword late. Getting the sword early just makes everything easier. But yeah, like I said, this feels like it was closer to the intended way. Okay, neat. Good stuff. Alright, I enjoy that entry. That's a cool one. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. I've shown that map so many times. I have thoroughly spoiled what and then there were none looks like. That's fine. I have very little fondness for that entry. It has problems. But I'll have to do it. No, I don't. Compilation rules. I can skip stuff if I want. I'm gonna give it an honest try, though. Okay, Scattershot. Holiday Hold. Done. Good stuff. I was a little bit worried about that one, but it was just as much fun this time as I remembered. Alright, see you next time for another entry.